Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, March 1st, 2016 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I glow with the flow. And today we have the moon in Sagittarius. The moon shifted into Sagittarius yesterday afternoon, and today it's making some connections, starting with Piscean elements. So we have the moon in Sagittarius squaring Neptune. And Neptune is so interesting in connection to Sagittarius because I believe Neptune is our connection. There goes Mahalo. He's like, I'm going outside now. Neptune is our connection to the universe. It's the connection to the all that is. And where it is in our chart really helps us get to know how we're connecting, where we're connecting to the all that is. But in this square, we find resistance. The moon in Sagittarius ties us into our inner know-it-all. I'm the Sagittarius. I so get this. And so, in this connection, you may not know. You want to know. You want the answers. You want to know now. You may not know. I got to tell you, this energy, it's foggy for a reason. The universe wants to bring you clarity. The universe wants you to find out. But first, you have to get open. You got to open yourself to finding out. You got to be willing to put aside what you thought you knew. And recognize, too, that when it's not clear, it's always a clear yes or no. There's always a clear yes or no. You know it somewhere, but a lot of times we don't want to admit it. So if it's not a clear yes or no that you're willing to admit, be open to finding out. Let the universe give you more clarity in whatever energy you're working with. We also have the sun and the moon squaring each other. So the sun in Pisces at 11 degrees, healing degree, and then the moon in Sagittarius. So that just feeds further into the energy. I really feel like this actually is potentially bringing up some past karmic stuff, maybe some past life stuff maybe coming up. And again, don't need to know. You don't need to know the details. I always tell my clients when I get into past life stuff, the story is kind of irrelevant. What we really need to get into is looking at these patterns. We need to see what kind of parable is coming forward for you to be able to move through wherever you're unclear right now. So just pay attention to the patterns that are coming up for you and see how you can offer healing, offer light, offer understanding to any patterns that you see coming around and around and circling you. Helping us with that, we have the moon connecting to Saturn today at 15 degrees. And so this is bringing us a little bit of balance. And the balance is calling us to show up. There's so much of this mystical energy coming with the Pisces energy, but show up, be physical, and let the universe show you the signs. And don't be attached to knowing. You don't have to know it all right now. You know exactly what you need to know. So just remembering that in the energy. We also have Chiron right now opposite. Chiron's at 20 degrees in Pisces. And so Jupiter's at 19 degrees in Pisces. And the north node is 21 degrees Pisces. That means the south node is hanging out right there with Chiron. And so this is bringing some karmic lessons. Again, past life stuff, very potentially. But the point is to get embodied, be present, be aware, slow down, get conscious, to let the answers come through. Pisces is always calling us to go deeper and deeper still. So get a little deeper into whatever's showing up for you. And it's not good or bad. Just be present with it and see how being present with it allows it to unfold for you. So I'm going to do the cards first. So this card came flying out, and I had already written about past lives, and I was like, thank you, universe. And this is just tuning us in to the patterns, showing us the stories. The story isn't relevant so much as finding out patterns that you keep repeating and seeing where you can be even more true to your soul and make a choice. And this involves consciousness, being really, really conscious of what's going on. Really, really conscious of the cat in the back that really wants to get out. And we got to slow down to get in there. And we got to release control. Let that go to get into that place where you're working through and with this energy. And my Rumi poem for today, I love it with this energy because I opened right up to it in the book. Somebody asked me the other day, The Essential Rumi, my favorite. It's tabbed, it's highlighted, it's written through. I love this book. And I opened right up to this poem, and it's so perfect. Listen to the presence inside poems. Let them take you where they will. Follow those private hints and never leave the premise. And I think that's just telling you don't need to know. Just keep following the trail. It's unflowing. Or unfolding. It's unflowing. It is. Glow with the flow. So, that is it for today. Book a reading if you'd like to dive deeper into your chart. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.